It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. You know, second-guessing coaches, that's a slip.
Yo, Ben Simmons.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, Big Ben.
Yeah.
The Fresh Prince.
Yes, sir.
The Thunder from down under,
That's
man.
me. That's me.
Yo, it's good to see you, bro.
Yeah, you too, man. You too.
Yo, you don't even know who I am, do you?
Nah, I'm a little lost. My bad.
AI, man. I played you. I'm in the NBA.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
Yo.
Good?
Yeah, man.
Oh, what's up, man? That's good.
It's
good to see you.
It's good to see another international player in the
For
house.
sure.
Man.
Where'd you play?
Yo, I played in China for a bit.
What'd you learn out there?
I learned a few things. Tstashe. That means thank you. And Sudeda. That means wrong guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. It's good to see you, man. Gotta go home, feed these pets.
Oh, what kind of pets you got?
Big ones.
Oh, okay.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Wells Fargo Center as the 76ers look to grab a win here in Philadelphia. With Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And joining us tonight, a man who once said he will never write another traditional sports column. Please don't say that. So, Bill Simmons,
Nice and high.
don't say that.
Well, now you just have to tweet. You need 280 characters, and
That's
you can
right.
pretend you're a writer.
What do you think of social media? And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Amir Johnson's checked in for Embiid. Saric comes in for Simmons. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Robert Covington. And it's T.J. McConnell in for J.J. Redick. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Bridges is out there with AI. Then there's Ryan Anderson. And it's Chandler. And it's Ariza in at the small forward. Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
AI kicks to Chandler. Hey, Bill, watching the evolution of the Sixers team, you know, they've talked about the process. That was how they kind of labeled what they're doing right now, what they have done to get to this point.
The Celtics, I think if you were talking about the process, the Celtics did a better version of it. They built arguably a better... base of young players. The biggest thing with Philly was that the Joel Embiid draft was where they got lucky, because he was going to be the first pick of that draft. He got hurt in a workout maybe 5 or 6 weeks before the draft, falls to 3. And if that doesn't happen, they don't have the Embiid-Simmons combo. Instead, they have Andrew Wiggins, and we're not deifying Sam Hinkie.
AI outside. Shot clock at 6. Reza passes to AI. His three-pointers off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
That's great, David. Thanks. They've got their hands full against a team that plays such tough D.
And that's why you got to be flexible in terms of your game plan, particularly on the offensive end. They might have to try a few different approaches till they find one that works.
Well, Greg, I think the best approach is a solid motion offense, a lot of back cuts, ball movement side to side. Against a team with this kind of defense, good movement is always the key to breaking them down.
The 76ers have made 3 free throws so far, haven't missed any.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Out to Chandler. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Anderson the screen. AI dishes to Chandler. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Sharch with the screen for Fultz. Shoots off the screen, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Fultz has got 11 points.
Well, he's reason number 1 there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless.
Bill, the way that super teams are being put together right now, good or bad for the league?
I'm confused. I have been watching this league since I was a kid. We've always had super teams. There's never been an era where we didn't. What do people think the Jordan era Bulls were, and what do they think the Shaq, Kobe Lakers were? And this is how the league is. I think what bothers people this time around specifically is that the Warriors won 73 games and they added Kevin Durant. Now, I get it. I get why it bothers people. On the other hand, your job as a franchise is to tilt the competitive advantage in any way you can toward your favor. They did a great job building their team. They did a great job building enough cap space for this year that everybody knew was coming. The summer of 2016, we knew the cap was going to jump. And they played it perfectly, and they got Kevin Durant out of it. He played it perfectly, too. He was on a team. He wasn't going to win the title in OKC. He wasn't going to win the title playing with Westbrook. Not to sound like a Durant apologist, but he wants to win a title and beat LeBron James. If you're going to do that, you're going to try to get on the best possible team you can.
Here's Chandler, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Chandler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And when he squares up, his height makes him a tough assignment.
Yeah, even when you get a hand up, it's hard to really affect his shot.
And Saric kicks to Fultz. Saric just screen on Bridges. Screen by Saric. McConnell passes to Saric. Over Anderson. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Back to AI. Ariza outside. Anderson the screen. Bridges with it. No good on that last second attempt there. We've got more in store for you right after this. Earlier, we had a chance to sit down with AI and asked him about his time.
Man, I'll tell you, the G League is tough. You know, you're going to learn a lot about what it takes to be a professional, and there isn't much room for error. You know, everyone on the roster is just as hungry as they come to make the name on as you, and it's a dog-eat-dog world. With that said, you know, it's a perfect situation to become the best player you can possibly be, so respect for that.
And AI put up strong numbers during his G League stint, but Greg, he recognizes just how hard success can be there.
And the G League is getting better and better, Kevin, in terms of talent. AI hasn't had too hard of a time adjusting to the NBA pace, and that speaks volumes for the steps the G League has taken the past couple years.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
Well, it does a couple of things. It gives you more opportunities, but it also sets a tone. They're the more physical, the more dominant team right now.
McConnell and Fultz, the playmaking pair in the backcourt. Dario Saric is out there with Muscala, and it's Chandler in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Bill Commissioner Adam Silver believes the 2K Esports League will have the staying power of the NBA, the WNBA, the G League. A pretty powerful comment to make.
And I hope he's right, because I want to be the lead color guy. I want us to be the team. Why can't it be us, Kevin Harlan?
Are you kidding me?
Let's do that. Cut me the check.
Sign
As Rasheed
me
Wallace
up.
would say, CTC, cut the check.
Bill Simmons is here.
I'm ready.
But that's what I love about Fultz. He does a little bit of everything. Scores, rebounds, passes.
AI outside. Chandler with a screen for Ariza. Back to AI. Phoenix needs to get off a shot, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. Then on Friday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And that game against the Pacers, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
It's important that Fultz keeps adding to his offensive arsenal. I love seeing him get hot.
AI dishes to Anderson. Daniels. And the 3-ball is good. Daniels has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Fultz kicks to Saric. Back to Fultz. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Fultz has got 6 points in the quarter.
There's no reason you should leave someone open around Sark. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
On the wing, Chandler. He's covered by Muscala. Here's Anderson. Banked in off the glass.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
McConnell kicks to Saric. Muscala, the pass to Fultz to the inside. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's McConnell. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the 76ers lead by 5. Bill, we've seen the NBA take steps to amend the draft lottery. Any further changes that you might recommend?
The biggest thing I would do is I just don't think you should be able to finish in the top 3 2 years in a row. I think there has to be some sort of schmuck insurance for the rest of the league. I'm fine rewarding the one bad season, but when you're just continuously bad, the year that Cleveland, when they won the lottery 3 out of 4 years, I just thought that was a travesty.
Just didn't feel right, did it?
No, it's just wrong. There's 30 teams in the league, and you have a team that really blows the LeBron James era and just surrounds him with the wrong people, and he leaves, and then really can't stay out of its way for the next couple of years, and they just keep getting the #1 pick. I don't agree with that. I think that's bad. I also thought it was bad that Philly was able to get #3 and #1 in back-to-back years, and it's bad that the Celtics were able to get the 3rd pick and then the 1st pick. So that would be the one thing I would do. I don't think it should. I don't think you should be able to successfully fail for multiple years.
Ariza kicks to AI. Back to Ariza. Anderson, a screen on Chandler. Here's Ariza. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And during Ariza's career, he has established himself as an effective role player and fantastic.
And the free throw, no good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
1:25 left in the first half. Always full of terrific insights. Bill Simmons, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you. My insights, thank you as well.
And Greg, how much fun is it to have Bill with us? Such a prominent voice in sports journalism and never afraid to speak his mind.
You know, oftentimes when you gain popularity, you become a little more conservative, a little more reserved, but not Bill. And that's why he's maintained such a tremendous following.
Anderson with the screen for Booker. On the wing, Booker over Chandler. No good from Booker.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here's Embiid. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Muscala, he's checked in for Embiid. Shot off the pick by Chandler. Here's Simmons. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Well, think back to when Ben Simmons was first drafted as the top pick in 2016. Everyone knew he could be a playmaker as a small forward. But really, he functions fully as a point guard when he's out on the floor.
The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as he keeps working.
And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up. So Fultz will go to the free throw line. It goes on Devin Booker. That free throw good from Fultz.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
AI passes to Ariza. Over Chandler. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Ariza. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You know, Markelle Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
Setting the floor for the Suns. We've got Rashawn Holmes. Jackson is out there with Warren. Then it's AI. And it's Melton in at the one spot. AI, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
This is where Simmons likes to shoot from. I mean, the closer he is to the rim, the better.
Suns trail by 12. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, DA, thanks. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fultz. Embiid trying to break loose. A second chance effort. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh, yeah, Cal. And there's no question, when Embiid is healthy, he's a problem. I mean, a versatile, confident big man with the high.
Here's AI. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
Yes, that goes in.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Suns trail by 21. Chandler right side. AI outside. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
Chandler against Ariza. 6 on the shot clock. Chandler right side. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Pretty high percentage look with the D playing off him. Just couldn't knock it down.
And that one good.
And Ariza loves getting these mid-range James. I mean, quick to fire from there.
McConnell kicks to Saric. Chandler a screen. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Now here's Fultz. He's covered by Daniels. And the shot goes in.
Good at reading the defense. When Fultz is working in the pick and roll, he often makes the right decision.
And it's Ariza in the corner. AI outside. Pass to Daniels. AI kicks to Daniels. Back to AI. Puts up a three. He can't get it to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped a game in this series last year.
Down low, Chandler with the steal. AI outside. Chandler a screen. Bridges dishes to AI. Daniels kicks to AI. Shot clock at 5. Back to Daniels. No good from outside. The 76ers leading by 21. Passes it to Johnson. Now here's McConnell. 5 points in the game. Out to Chandler. Saric with the screen for Chandler. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Chandler's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. AI in the post. He's covered by McConnell. Chandler with the screen on Saric. In the corner, it's Bridges. Chandler a screen. Pass to AI. Here's Daniels. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He keeps battling, but so far this quarter, he hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Fultz. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Chandler's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ariza with it. Now guarded by Saric. Bridges against Chandler. Phoenix grabs the miss.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
AI kicks to Ariza. AI outside. Ariza outside. AI passes to Ariza. Good on the three-point shot. Ariza's got 11.
And the three-point shooting skills of Ariza are just lethal. A volume shooter from there who can flat out light it up.
Johnson sends the screen for Fultz. That's good from Chandler on the assist from Fultz. Chandler's got his second basket of the night.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
AI kicks to Chandler. And there's the pass to Daniels. And here's AI to the inside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
No good on the second free throw. Chandler against Ariza. Chandler dishes to Muscala. Here's Fultz. Misses there. And so it's Philadelphia riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Chris, when you're watching how a team is put together, what signals are you looking for that the pieces now are the right ones for that team to be successful?
Yeah, what I look for is balance of talent. Are you heavy loaded at the point guard position? If you have 5 point guards, it's usually not a great balance. But do you have guys that can specialize in their different areas, rebounding, shooting, dribbling, passing? Do you have players that can space the floor that allows you to play the system that you want? Do you have guys that are engaged and have the ego and the pride to want to get stops on the defensive end? So with me, usually I see that it's a balance when you can kind of check off every box that you need to say, yes, we have what we need this season to get where we want to get.
Fultz and Redick are in the backcourt together. Sharge is out there with Wilson Chandler, and it's Muscala in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Well, Phoenix shooting reasonably well, 45%. Now, here's AI. He's guarded closely. Poked loose.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they established a physical edge in this game, and it's led to a big edge on the scoreboard, too.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
AI outside. It's Ariza on the wing. Back to AI. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, look, when you're giving up that type of height, you use your quickness. It's just that simple. And it's also a matter of skill.
When it comes to playing the role of villain in the eyes of many NBA fans, you know, you've got LeBron going to Miami, Durant leaving OKC, going to Golden State. C-Webb is having someone to root against good for the league. It seems to build some passion in sports for sure.
I mean, there can never be a hero without a villain.
Sure.
Even if that villain is temporary for one season. So one of the great things about the NBA is that our offseason normally is just as exciting as the main season because of the trades and who's going where and the changing of allegiances, of alliances. I mean, so I definitely love all the movement. And you know, the great thing is you're never going to agree with what any player does 100% the whole time. So I love seeing the changes in the league and having someone to root against. I think it's good for the fan soul to have somebody that you can honestly root against.
That's fun. Outside Warren. Anderson with the screen for Warren. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And just like you draw it up, I mean, create some space with the screen and get the good, clean look.
Smith the pass to Chandler. They set the pick. Smith's shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 21.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
And there's the call on Chandler. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And for the Suns, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Anderson. Jackson comes in for Jarrell Arthur. And it's Devin Booker in for Isaiah Cannon. AI kicks to Jackson. Holmes passes to Booker. Takes the 13-footer. Almost, but it rolls out.
Look, he had all the time in the world to get the jumper off. Maybe it was too much time.
Here's Fultz. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Fultz has got 11 in the second half. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do.
Yeah, what's the charge? That's what I saw.
Definitely.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny Smith is here. Shaquille O'Neal. Big guy right there.
Oh.
Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. And for Los Angeles, it's an opportunity for them in a top-tier matchup to rise to the occasion. These are the measuring stick games that push you to take your game to the next level. And a chance to see AI.
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report.
Well, thank you very much. Now, if the name...
David, as always, thank you. I remember seeing that dunk. Wow.
And that was the talk of the basketball world for a minute. I remember seeing for the first time and just wondering, who is this kid?
Kobe, a lot of guys would keep written notebooks on team styles, individual players. AI is checked in for Booker. The Lakers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
On the court for the Suns, Ryan Anderson out there with Jackson. Then it's AI. Then there's Ayton. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. AI kicks to Anderson. AI up top. He's covered by Rondo. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by AI.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
James the pass to Kuzma. To the middle. Here's Rondo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rondo's got his first points of the game.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Ayton kicks to Jackson. No good on the 3. The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Magic.
And they just had it going from deep. Plus, they were efficient about it.
I thought Greg, masterful ball movement and shooting for them that night. They were draining every 3 in sight.
Good on the shot. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Harris outside. Kuzma sets a screen. Harris kicks to James. Over Anderson. LeBron, good. LeBron's got 7.
Well, you think about LeBron James's career. He has put in so much time and diligence in the offseason to become a better shooter. Pays dividends again.
Now, here's AI. Defense is right there. Kuzma with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Kuzma, that's good.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
AI dishes to Jackson. Back to AI. Out to the right wing. Ayton, the pass to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sue. No good on that one. Rondo with some nice D. James against Jackson. McGee screen on Jackson. Down low. Tipped away. And stolen by Ayton. AI outside. Passes it to Melton. He feeds it to Ayton. Makes it off the glass. 6 points for him.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
And they say the capacity for work is one of the great indicators for an NBA prospect. That motivation. Kobe, I can't believe you had a lot of trouble being motivated, knowing the way you are, the way you're wired.
Well, you just got to find what makes you tick. Right? And sometimes it's hard for players to look internally and figure out what that is. And so as coaches or teachers or parents, it's our responsibility to find what that is in our children or players or students and bring it out of them.
Well said. Ariza kicks to AI. Back to Ariza. Now, here's AI. He's covered by Ball. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Daniels. That one off the back iron and out.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
Chandler, no good.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
I don't know how often we can say we get to watch a once-in-a-generation talent, but how lucky are we to watch LeBron do his thing.
And the Lakers making a change here. Beasley's checked in, and Igor Kokoshkov wants a timeout here.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Yeah, maybe a new approach, because what they're doing is not working. You're going to have to alter some things on the offensive end.
AI passes to Daniels. Back to AI. He kicks it to Chandler. The dish to Ariza. Yep, that one goes.
And gliding to the rim there. Ariza looking graceful on that move.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Beasley left side. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a chance here to go to our rookie leaderboard and give a nod to the best long-range bombers of the past month. You look at AI, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
Coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range. And over the past month, he's shown us exactly that. And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line. And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Ball. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And Kobe, you think about playing the game. You don't miss the physical side of it, but I know the mental side was so big for you, especially as your career went on.
Well, yeah. Well, every season was a new puzzle, right? So it's as a leader of the team, it's not so much about yourself. You have to put that to the side and think about how to put together the puzzle for your teammates. How do you put them in the situation where they're reaching their max potential?
Yes.
Right? That's what gets the championship done. So every season is exciting because the puzzle is new, right? The emotions, the goals that your teammates have are all new. And so you have to figure out how can you put them in the best possible position to be successful and in turn help us win a championship.
It's a great explanation.
Boy, that's exactly how you have to play defense when he's driving the lane. You cannot give him any space.
Out to AI. Ariza outside. Holmes, that's a screen. And he's good on the 3 ball. Ariza's got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. Hart the pass to LeBron. Beasley the screen. James outside. Ingram outside. Over Chandler. The good-looking shot from the wing. Ingram's got his first points in this one.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys. And, guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they've built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
Daniels kicks to AI. Daniels with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. AI, no good. Lakers leading by 11. Ingram up top. Ariza covering. Now the pass the ball. And Kobe, one aspect that always stood out about your career and dedication was your work ethic. What motivated you to continue to work hard, even into your last year in the NBA, when your body sometimes would say, no more work, right? No more work.
Yeah, I love the process. I love the process more than the actual game, because it's a puzzle. You have to figure out how things are going to work. Okay, my ankles won't loosen up.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get them to loosen up? Right? Contrast therapy, stretch, modalities, strength training, right? So it's a constant
puzzle. That would take hours and hours and hours.
And hours.
Yeah.
Very tedious things, but it's like a quest. You're trying to figure out what's going to work, right? It's the little challenges along the way that always kept me interested.
Mm-hmm. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the Suns making a change here as well. Bridges checks in. Caldwell Pope outside. They set the pick for three. Ingram buries it from three-point range. Ingram's got 5 points so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
In the corner, Holmes with it. AI outside. Chandler's shot, good.
Listen, percentage-wise, Chandler has forever been one of the best at finishing around the rim.
Pass to James. Shoots over Holmes. James misses.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Well, now you're going to have to tone down the level of aggressiveness on the defensive end. That's his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
The Lakers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better. Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Ball slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Lakers lead by 15. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Let's take a moment now to hear what AI had to say about the players.
A big name is Coach Keller. He was my coach at Fort Wayne. He really helped me focus on the small things that you need to do every day to be your best. On that same team, I also had a great vet leader, Paul Tatum, who gave me a lot of advice. Some for basketball, but some just for life. Without those two, there's no way I'd be sitting here and talking to you today.
AI did a lot of growing in the G, and it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for Chandler. Anderson comes in for Rashawn Holmes. Daniels, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And AI is subbed in for Bridges. The free throw off from Harris. Kobe, when you think of that rough and tumble style of the Pistons and the Knicks in the 80s versus this more wide open style, which style do you appreciate more, and which style was more difficult to play?
Well, personally, I always wanted to play in the 80s. Because of the defensive rules, the illegal defense rules, where you have to play man-to-man. You can't come in and 2-9 in the paint. There's no zone defenses. You have to go mano-a-mano, right? If you're going to double team,
challenge.
Oh my gosh, come on now. You can't. People can't hide. Players can't hide. It's a player out there that might not be a good defensive player or doesn't really want to play defense. He can hide. In the 80s, you can't do that.
No hiding.
No, there's no hiding. You're on an island.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is out there with Anderson. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's AI. And it's Daniels in at the 3, the small forward.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key, and his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Now, here's AI. He's tightly guarded.
And now a look at DeAndre Ayton. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's averaging 11 points a game, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Well, I love it. Drivers think they see a crease to the lane and go for it. And eventually, he shuts the door.
James checked in for Harris. McGee. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 3rd rebound tonight. AI dishes to Anderson. AI left side. Clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And James pulls it down.
Boy, they leave an area of the floor totally unprotected, and he lets it go to waste.
Kobe, a lot of guys, once they stop playing, their bodies change. Yeah. Yet they still have the ailments.
That's generous.
But a lot of guys have ailments that linger on through their post-career. What kind of workout? We know you were just a workout fiend when you play, but what about now in retirement?
I work out hard.
Do you?
know, yeah, it's become a challenge to say, because most players, when they retire, say, you know what, I just don't want to gain a boatload of weight, right? And so they just try to manage that. I don't want to manage something. I want to attack something. So I'm going to say, you know what?
Well, that's a surprise.
Yeah, revelation. And so I said, I'm going to train harder than I ever did because I want to look good. I want to be fit for my children. I want to be able to chase them around and be able to show up at some of these retirement ceremonies or some of these other things.
And looking like you did when you played.
Being in great shape.
Yeah.
So.
AI left side. Daniels passes to AI. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton in the corner. Pass to Daniels. Kicks to AI. Over to the wing. And the Suns miss again. Lakers leading by 16. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Keeping the pressure on and starting to pad this lead around the halfway point.
Yeah, seems like they're starting to pull away a bit right now. They just look a little faster and a little hungrier than the opposition right now.
Here's Ayton. McGee with the block.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Ayton. The Lakers with the rebound. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity, just piling it on at this point.
You know, and the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. To the paint, here's Ayton.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Can you remember the last time they missed?
I really can't. They're on fire. Seems like they cannot miss.
Well, Kobe, I have to say it's been a real pleasure having you stop by our booth and spending some time with us for this game. Thanks again for coming by. I hope we can do it again.
We will, man. It's been a blast.
There he is, folks, the great Kobe Bryant. And with Kobe stopping by the booth doors, I'm always amazed at the type of things Kobe will notice about both NBA and the players competing that the casual fans rarely think about.
Well, you think back to Kobe's career and how much his preparation and studying of the league and his opponents contributed to his success. And obviously, with what we just heard, this guy still holds so much knowledge of the game.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Mavericks. Now, here's AI. He's covered by Ball. Anderson a screen on LeBron. Kicks it out to Booker. 5 to shoot. Over Hart. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You know, after not scoring a single point in the first quarter, they're still feeding him, and he's showing his appreciation.
Now, here's Ball. And it's AI with the rebound.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter.
Well, you've been off to a really great start, especially in your first season. At what point do you start thinking about Rookie of the Year?
I mean, there's a long way to go, DA, and I'm not even worried about the awards right now. You know, I'm just trying to prove to myself, to my coaches, to my teammates, and most of all, to my fans, that I belong in this league. And I'm going to be around for a long time. So this is for them.
With this play, I'm sure you will be. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start. We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Beasley's checked in for JaVale McGee. Ingram comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Harris. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Lonzo Ball. The free throw drops for James. In the past, it has been suggested, Doris, that up-tempo teams couldn't maintain that style and then go on to win the playoffs. Is that an outdated theory and thought process?
Well, I think it has always contingent on the team, Kevin. You think back to the Lakers Showtime era, when the reality is those were up-tempo Showtime type teams, right? They could sustain it. But I think the fact of the matter is the teams that sustain success are the ones that can play in virtually any style. Can they play up-tempo if you allow them? Certainly. But when the game slows, particularly in the playoffs and the postseason, can you execute in the half court? Because you've got to be able to play both ways, I think, to win in the modern NBA.
On the perimeter, Caldwell Pope and Ingram. Beasley is out there with LeBron James, and it's Stevenson in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
James outside. Beasley against Chandler. Baseline jumper. That one a little long. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. AI dishes to Chandler. And AI with the basket on the assist by Chandler.
I'll tell you, somebody on the defensive end has got to step in and try to get a body on him there.
And Stevenson kicks to Beasley. Banked in off the glass. Beasley's got 6.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
AI passes to Holmes. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Chandler. Count it. Chandler's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
No good from Beasley.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Sue, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Beasley outside. Chandler with the defensive effort.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Ariza. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays, as this is a team that is looking to win now.
Beasley with the screen on Ariza. Here's Ingram. The shot comes out. Now the Suns take it the other way. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. AI kicks to Ariza. Holmes sets a screen. AI right side. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Daniels has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Poked away. James outside. "11 feet away. It's hauled in by the Suns. Chandler's got his fourth rebound in this one. AI passes to Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man. And to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. LeBron, that's a two-pointer, falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. LeBron's got 8 here in the quarter. AI outside, in the corner, Daniels. AI left side. Here's Ariza. And there's the call on Chandler. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Lakers leading by 20. LeBron kicks to Ingram. There's a good screen. Here's Beasley. It's hauled in by the Suns.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Chandler is screen. Back to Daniels. AI outside. Here's Ariza. And a miss there on the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
1:35 left here in the third quarter. And there's the call on Chandler. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And he makes the first. The Lakers making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. And for the Suns, Josh Jackson's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Booker in for Troy Daniels. LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
It makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in L.A. for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie.
Rondo can't get it to go. Suns trail by 19. Here's Sue. And no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Kuzma. Here's Rondo. Chandler with the block.
Well, tremendous instincts and great position. Chandler scoping that one the entire way.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to AI. Booker outside. AI left side. Inside. And the dunk by Chandler.
Well, what a transition for Chandler. He comes into the league as a quick, skinny guy. Now plays with power.
Now Rondo. 7 points in the game. Passes it to LeBron. Over Ariza. James. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got 25 points.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you've got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. On the perimeter, it's Booker and Jackson. Anderson is out there with Ayton. And it's AI in at the point.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Feeds it to LeBron. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Sue. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Los Angeles leading by 15. Rondo kicks the ball. The pass to James. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his...
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. That's good from Harris. This arena in downtown Phoenix opened in 1992. Doors in 2022, they can opt out of their lease. Otherwise, they'll be locked in for another 10 years.
Well, they're currently playing in the 6th oldest NBA arena, and the Suns are hoping to either renovate that building or build a brand new one. The question becomes, of course, who pays for it?
Shot clock at 6. To the paint, Beasley with the steal. Now here is Harris. He's covered closely. He kicks it to Beasley. Stevenson against Ariza. Here's the screen. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. 20 points for Corey Harris. 1:31 left in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for LeBron.
Boy, what a determined offensive presence he has been for them tonight. He carried the scoring load, and as hot as he was, it took a ton of pressure off his teammates all night.
Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Harris. And the Suns also making a change. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Ball kicks to Zubats. Here's Ball. To the inside, Holmes with the steal. And now the Suns, a fast break. Bridges leading the charge. Back to AI. Ball with the rebound. Beasley outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we...
all-time defender?
That's a good question.
My position?
I have to go with
Period.
Gary Payton.
Michael Jordan.
Hey there. You got something in mind? Let me know. I'm ready to rock.
Let's do it. This is the one.
Okay, let's do it.
This isn't quite what I was picturing. Sorry about that.
Okay, see you next time.
Mr. AI, I presume.
Yeah, that's me.
Marco Spinelli. But people just call me Spinelli.
Okay, so, you the doorman?
The one and only. And you're my new tenant. So, I'm here day and night. If you need anything at all, just let me know.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
I can let your guests in. I can clear out the riffraff. I can help you with your game, whatever you need.
Wait a minute, you play ball?
Not really. But I can help you if that's what you need. That's what I'm here for, sir.
Okay, thanks, Spinelli.
Pleasure meeting you too as well, sir. I look forward to watching your professional career blossom like a beautiful flower.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. I'm stuttering. I did a terrible job there. I just want to show some of the practice facilities after doing a couple games. I was watching a couple of battle rap videos. So, yeah. So, with that being said, yeah, we're probably gonna... Oh, shoot.
Okay, have a great day. Back so soon? You looking to stock up?
Nothing for today. Thanks, man.
Maybe next time.
Alright. So, yeah. This is probably gonna be the last, thing I do. Oh, I messed up. I hope y'all are having a good day. I'm having a good day, thanks. I can do this perfectly. Oh, I didn't. I'm supposed to do it like 5 times. I think I am. So I thankfully am the 6th man on the team, which means I'm the first one off the bench. That was good. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I hope y'all have a good one. Stay safe. God bless. Peace out. Love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.